Geeky Ohana! Sorry yet again for the delay. It's been a while, but I finally have a crew video for you. In this video, I'll go over some of the major people behind the scenes that are responsible for creative decisions. I wish I could have included everyone. I have so much respect for all of the hard work that goes into making a television show. Unfortunately, I had to draw a line somewhere or I'd never get this done. Special thanks to my colleagues at watseries.com for uncovering a lot of the information in this video. Also, I did my best on pronunciation, but I apologize for any mistakes. So, let's talk about the major crew we know of for Season 2. First off, let's start with the directors. Thomas Napper is directing episodes 1 and 2. Sanaa Hamri is directing half the season, starting with episodes 3 and 4, and then wrapping up the season with episodes 7 and 8. And finally, Maya Verbilo is directing episodes 5 and 6. Working with the directors are the cinematographers, or directors of photography. David Moxness returns from Season 1 to work with Thomas Napper on episodes 1 and 2. Maya Zamoida is working with Sanaa Hamri on episodes 3, 4, 7, and 8. And Steven Fierberg is also working on Season 2, presumably on episodes 5 and 6. Let's move on to the writers, but before we go over the Season 2 writers, I'd like to review Season 1. Up at the top of the writer's room hierarchy is the showrunner and executive producer Rafe Judkins. Rafe had two co-executive producers, A.K. Schumann and Justine Yule-Gilmer. Dave Hill was a supervising producer. Michael and Paul Clarkson were the story editors. Celine Song was a staff writer. Catherine B. McKenna was a writer's assistant. She also got a writing credit on episode 7 of Season 1. Michael Carithers was the other writer's assistant for Season 1. Moving on to Season 2. We've still got Rafe Judkins as showrunner and executive producer, and AK and Justine have been promoted to executive producers as well. Dave Hill is also back, this time as a co-executive producer. John McCutcheon joins the writer's room as executive story editor. Catherine B. McKenna, Rohit Kumar, and Raimi Park are staff writers. We know there are 8 episodes in Season 2, and here are the writing credits we know of for those 8 episodes. For episodes 7 and 8, I'm just guessing that these are written by Justine and Rafe. This is, however, unconfirmed at this time. Moving on to editors. First, let's have a quick reminder of who the editors for Season 1 were. Chris Barwell will be returning for Season 2 as a supervising editor and associate producer. Joe Sawyer will be editing episodes 202 and 206. Fiona Colbeck will be editing episodes 201 and 205. And Michael Harrows is joining the Wheel of Time for Season 2. However, we don't know what episodes he's working on right now. Moving on to costume designer. Taking the baton from Isis Musenden is Sharon Gillam. Other shows and movies that she was costume designer for include Finding Alice, The Stranger, Jamestown Season 3, and The Nun. Pictured on screen are costumes from Jamestown Season 3. Of course, a costume designer doesn't work alone. Here are just some of the other costume crew from Season 2. Returning from Season 1 is the makeup effects designer Nick Dudman. Nick Dudman has worked on such titles as Carnival Row, Penny Dreadful, the Harry Potter movies, and many, many more. The Season 2 makeup, hair, and prosthetic designer is Davina Lamont. She has previously worked on Cowboy Bebop, Nightfall, Genius, Underworld Blood Wars, and other titles. And this is some of her hardworking team. Production designer Andre Nekbasil returns from Season 1. He's worked on other titles such as Nightfall, Underworld Blood Wars, and the 2013 Snowpiercer. Composer Lorne Balfe will be back for Season 2. In addition to Season 1 of The Wheel of Time, recent titles include His Dark Materials, Top Gun Maverick, and Black Widow. Casting for the series was done by Kelly Valentine Hendry, who has also done the casting for other series like Bridgerton, Citadel, Gangs of London, The Last Kingdom, and many other titles, including television series and movies. For stunts, the team at Filmka Stunts returns, headed by stunt coordinator Jan Petrina. Stunt Team Filmka have worked on shows like Tribes of Europa, Carnival Row, and Nightfall. Finally, for those of you who prefer their information in an easily digestible list, here's a recap of the information I shared. You can pause the video if you need more time to read or screen cap these slides. That's all the major crew I'll be covering. However, as I mentioned earlier, it was really hard to figure out where to stop. There are so many people involved with making a TV show. If anybody is watching, I want to give a shout out to all the hardworking crew that helped to bring our favorite TV shows and movies to life. Thank you for all of your hours of hard work. We really do appreciate you. Next up, this is new, but in doing this video, I started breaking down what the story for Season 2 might be, and I decided to turn it into its own video. Also, I need to update the cast list as we've had several additions since my last cast video. To get notifications when the next video is released, please subscribe and turn on notifications. I also post links to new Wheel of Time news when I remember. Keep an eye out for that in the community section. But to make sure you catch everything, follow Watt Series on Twitter or Instagram. And if you happen to have any tips for us, you can contact us at tips@wattseries.com. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.